Welcome back to this platform. Manchester United hero John O'Shea advised Sancho to end his standoff with manager Ten Hag and apologize. He said that, "Very simply for me, it boils down to an argument between the manager and a player. Ultimately, the manager generally wins, and that's always been the case. If Jadon wants to get back playing football for United as quickly as possible, look, maybe he might not mean it, but just go and apologize. Then you're back involved in the squad and back involved with a chance to play. I know it's not ideal with how public it's been, but it can be resolved very quickly." On the other side, Roma boss Jose Mourinho is keeping tabs on Manchester United's out-of-favor ace Jadon Sancho. According to Il Romanista, the Giallorossi are considering a loan swoop ahead of the January transfer window. The winger has been axed from the first team after lashing out against United manager Ten Hag on social media. Reports suggest the England international will only return to the fold if he apologizes to Ten Hag. Again and again, United legend Steve Bruce claims Andre Onana could help Maguire find his feet. Bruce claims Onana's assertiveness and his commanding presence could help Maguire improve. He said that the way that the manager likes to use Onana like a sweeper, he is an extra body in the build-up play, so that might help Harry Maguire. It could attract a player that allows him more space to dribble out with the ball. It can only be a positive for him to be playing. Meanwhile, Manchester United defeated Crystal Palace 3-0 at Old Trafford and punched their ticket to the fourth round of the Carabao Cup. Palace were unlucky as goalkeeper Dean Henderson hobbled off with an injury on his debut after just 19 minutes and was replaced by fellow United Academy graduate Sam Johnstone. The Red Devils opened the scoring just 2 minutes later after a stunning long ball by Mount found Pellistri on the right. Pellistri passed to Dalot, who set Garnacho up in front of goal, and the winger netted his first of the season after a deflection off Rob Holding. The United Giants doubled their lead on 27 minutes when Mount's delivery from a corner kick down the right found Casemiro, who beat Johnstone with a cracking header. The Brazil international sealed the win for United 10 minutes into the second half, as he set Anthony Martial up with a scintillating ball that allowed the forward to score his first goal of the season from a tight corner down the left. Again and again. Let's back to the sag of Jadon Sancho. It's confirmed that Man United boss Erik Ten Hag has no intention of backing down in his standoff with Jadon Sancho. Ten Hag will not allow Sancho to return to first-team training until he apologizes. Sancho has not featured for the club this month after saying on social media he has been a scapegoat for a long time on September 3rd. That was in response to Ten Hag stating he did not select the winger in the squad for the defeat at Arsenal due to his performance in training. United were hoping that the matter would have been resolved during the international break, with Director of Football John Murtough and CEO Richard Arnold trying to mediate. There is still no compromise from either party, and United maintain an apology from Sancho to Ten Hag is key to a resolution. Manchester United ace Jadon Sancho will have to apologize to manager Erik Ten Hag if he wishes to return to the first team. However, Sancho doesn't look ready to relent anytime soon. A source told the Mirror, "There is an easy way to resolve this situation, which is for Jadon to say sorry to the manager. Something has to give, and it won't be the manager." While Ten Hag cannot condone his authority being publicly undermined by a player, he was effectively called a liar, in a clear breach of disciplinary rules. The Professional Footballers Association has offered its support to Sancho, who feels unfairly treated. Sky Sports News has been told senior players at United have also tried to remedy the situation. Some players sympathize with Sancho, but no one thinks he should have posted the now-deleted message on X, formerly known as Twitter, that had been viewed more than 60 million times. Sancho, who deactivated his Instagram account on Tuesday morning, has been removed from the first team group since September 14th. United insist he is not in isolation, but is pursuing an individual training program using the academy facilities at Carrington. The 23-year-old is still being overseen by fitness staff and coaches, has medical support, and access to all other essentials at the training ground. The club say he is simply operating outside of the first-team environment until the issue is settled. This is not the first time the England international has been excluded from United training under Ten Hag, with Sancho undergoing an individual fitness program in the Netherlands last season, which saw him watch the World Cup from afar. During that period, Sancho did not play for United between October 22 and February 1st, but did play in the Carabao Cup final win over Newcastle upon his return and ended last season with 7 goals and 3 assists for United. Sancho's latest absence from the first-team group raises concerns about their numbers in the right-wing position, with Antony delaying his return to the club amid allegations of assault. The Brazilian winger denies the claims but has been placed on a leave of absence on full pay and is not suspended. On his performance on training, we didn't select him, Ten Hag said when asked about Sancho's absence from the squad after the 3-1 defeat at Arsenal. You have to reach the level every day at Man United. You can make choices in the front line, so in this game he wasn't selected. But following Ten Hag's comments in the post-match press conference, Sancho issued a statement on X saying, "Please don't believe everything you read. I will not allow people saying things that is completely untrue. I have conducted myself in training very well this week. I believe there are other reasons for this matter that I won't get into. I've been a scapegoat for a long time, which isn't fair. All I want to do is to play football with a smile on my face and contribute to my team." On the other side, Man United. Bitter Sir Jim Ratcliffe is ready to rework his offer to buy the club. Ratcliffe and Sheikh Jassim are both battling it out to buy United off the Glazer family. Despite the unpopular owners putting the side up for sale last November, no deal has been struck and negotiations have now hit a stalemate. However, Sir Jim has not given up on his attempt to buy the Red Devils. According to Bloomberg, the Ineos chief and his advisors are looking to restructure their bid to end the takeover saga. Elsewhere, Rashford played an integral role in our run to lifting the Carabao Cup under the Wembley Arch back in February. According to stats gurus Opta, the England international has been directly involved in 19 goals across his last 16 appearances in the tournament, scoring 13 and assisting 6. That is a run that dates back to the start of 2017-18 and highlights the prolific touch that the 25-year-old has been in while representing United in the competition down the years. 8 of those involvements came last term, with Marcus racking up 6 goals and 2 assists on the way to hoisting aloft the silverware as a member of Ten Hag's triumphant side. Again and again. Rashford is available for today night's Carabao Cup tie with Crystal Palace. Despite a car crash, the Man United star, 25, was involved in a collision in Carrington after returning from Saturday night's victory at Burnley.